So here's a question for you. Should you sell your home before you enter into a contract with a new home builder? Or should you wait and live in your home and then try and sell it maybe 3 months before the new home is supposed to be ready? Well, I would say that now, with the craziness of the real estate market and a lot of the unknowns that are out there, it's actually better to sell your home and potentially need to rent a short term rental in between building your new dream home and selling your existing home. And the reason I say that is because in some real estate markets right now, you have a plethora of homes that are just sitting. A lot of them are new build and a lot are existing. The existing are having a very hard time competing with new build. And one of the reasons is all the enticements that new home builders are able to offer buyers, such as reduced rate buy downs, whether those are temporary. And sometimes you see the temporary rate, the interest rates, down all the way to like 1.99% for 3 years, to a permanent rate buy down, which can be like 4% for your interest rate on the longevity of that loan, which an existing home sale cannot compete with right now. Like most of us are looking at existing home sales interest rates of 6.5 to even upwards of 7%. And in markets like Dallas, Fort Worth, where you have over 40,000 homes just sitting, waiting for the right buyer to come, you have not only competition between new home builders, but then as an existing home sale, how do you compete with all of the extra enticements that builders are offering? People in the Phoenix, Arizona area are butting up against this as well. Like, even if they have a newer home and one that is completely up to date and is in an amenity rich neighborhood, they still are struggling to sell their home in competition with new builds. And the reason is, again, all of the incentives that the builders can offer. Imagine having design credits of 50,000 where you can go in and design your own new beautiful home using all the materials that you would like. But what happens is, because of the terminology and the fact that the contracts are heavily skewed towards the home builder, using terms like specific performance, where if the home builder decides that the home is ready for you and has passed CO, certificate of occupancy, it may not be 100% ready. And you're thinking, I still have a few months before I need to move in here. No, you may not actually, because the builder can call you and say, it's time for you to close, and you're not ready. You haven't sold your house. You think, I still have several months, but that's not the reality. And so people are butting up against timelines that are unrealistic. And also, new home builders may have paragraphs in your contract that state that you have got to exhaust every financial asset that you have, even if you don't qualify to carry two loans, your existing loan and the new home loan. If you don't qualify for that, they expect you to drain every financial resource that you have, your investment accounts, your savings accounts, anything and everything to close on that home. And if you don't, they can come back and sue you, the buyer, for specific performance, which means you committed to perform inside the terms of the contract as the buyer and to close when the seller, i.e. home builder, stated that the home was ready. So there comes this very tight timeline that you butt up against, and the stress and the struggle that this is causing for people is absurd. And I would argue that the home builder contracts are unfairly skewed against home buyers. And that is something that probably does need to change, and there should be legislation for that, because the unfairness of the contractual terms, which any contract is supposed to be mutually acceptable for both parties. These contracts are so many pages and so long and written in such small fine print that buyers sign it. They think that the builder is their friend, the builder rep loves that, and they would never lead them astray. And they're very good at becoming your friend. But once you're unable to close on this home, the financial repercussions to you, the buyer, can be severe. So that is why I'm saying, with these times, with real estate, high interest rates, the lack of being able to compete with the new home builders, it would be a better scenario to wait to go under contract with the new home builder until you purposely sell your home and probably have to go to temporary housing, an apartment, or a month-to-month rental of some sort, where you have the freedom and flexibility to close on your new home purchase anytime that it's actually ready.